This was all the basis of our cutting-edge study, Building the Bridge for Culture Change, a mandate for 2020, spearheaded by my firm FlexPaths in partnership with major US and Canadian insurance sponsors, including Platinum Sponsor Guardian. We polled hundreds of agency leaders, close to 1,400 advisors, talked one-on-one with successful leaders. Our premise was that agencies need to have workplaces and experiences and practices that appeal across talent segments so that they stay and produce and thrive and in turn attract that next generation of advisors and clients. The data we collected, it cut across tenure, gender, and generation. And the insights we gleaned, well, they were pretty eye-opening. I want to share with you what Emily and I believe to be the most compelling takeaways. First, contemporary space was not deemed a priority. Only one of the home office study participants had a strategic plan for modernizing its firms. Second, agency leaders reported that 90% of their advisors who left did so because of a lack of income. However, few firms do anything to systematically elicit formal feedback, to assess attitudes and satisfaction levels, to objectively get at the root cause as to why their people leave. I ask you, if you don't ask, how do you know? While 92% of agencies surveyed reported having mentorship programs in place, only 34% of the female advisors reported having participated in any type of mentorship or training program. With regards to the onboarding process, women reported less access to senior advisors, being onboarded by administrative staff, and not having people who look like them accessible throughout the process. Moving to mentoring and teaming, true strongholds of our business, our study showed that more often than not, they are not tailored or timed to align with preferences across gender and generation. Let's take a look into the future. 40% of respondents anticipated that millennials would represent less than 25% of their advisor base by 2020. When it came to women, 70% of the leaders anticipated that women would represent less than 25% of their advisor population by 2020. Let's stop. Let's consider this. By 2020, 50% of the workforce will be millennials. And according to a recent Wall Street Journal article, by 2022, women will control over 60% of the wealth in the United States. I ask you, should we revisit those targets? Moving on to our one-on-one interviews, they reveal that actions and behaviors, while acceptable when our firms were homogeneous, don't always resonate with those who are either new to our business or from different backgrounds. While this is largely unintentional, we need to pause. We need to take notice. Why? If recruits and clients don't see people they can relate to in your business, will they want to do business with you? By revisiting and prioritizing, refreshing and remodeling the places we work and do business, we will be poised to not only cast a wider net for recruiting and appear more progressive, but better retain desired talent and clients.